So the Mirage F1, this is certainly a plane. It is certainly a plane. It's probably one of the worst things you could play at top tier. The jet just isn't very competitive, especially things at its BR and things even lower than its BR. Some of those jets being the MiG-23 MLD, the MiG-21 BIS, the F4S and J. And don't even think about trying to compare this thing to planes above its BR, especially the Tomcat, F-16, and MiG-29. There's just no comparison. This thing hardly even stands a chance against those planes. Now, I would say the major thing that makes this jet different compared to all the jets I've listed would be its armament. The jet comes with two 30mm DEFAs, which especially at this tier are not particularly great, along with two R550 Magic 2s, along with the R530E, F, and the standard one. Now, let's go back and talk about the R530F, or the Super 530. This is arguably the whole reason why this plane is as bad as it is. Now, on paper, this missile looks pretty good. Launch range of 40 clicks, maximum speed of Mach 4.5, and 20G overload. However, there was one major flaw to this missile, that being the signal used, pulse. Now, at least from the research I've gathered, pulse are an earlier form of radar missiles, which due to their pretty outdated nature, it makes these missiles go for chaff like crazy. Now, in the clip I'm about to show you, you will see how poor these missiles perform, and how easily they go for chaff. And as you can see, there's something else. There's something else. They feel like heat seekers going for flares when chaff is popped. They're just not good. They're just not good. And there's really no way to fix them, as the missiles are, well, I'm assuming, modeled correctly, and that just kind of means they're just mid. Against things with no countermeasures, well yeah, any radar missile is going to be good, but against things with countermeasures, one chaff will easily dissuade the missile. And if you compare the 530F to other missiles at its BR, such as like the AIM-7F, the Skyflash, the R-24 and 23, this thing is just so bad. It's just so bad compared to them. And honestly, the only hope I can see for this plane is a lower BR. Now, I can kind of understand why you wouldn't want to lower this thing's BR considering the Magic 2s. The Magic 2s are fantastic. They have okay flare resistance and have excellent performance. But other than that, I mean, you only get two of them. There's nothing that really makes this thing that good. Especially if you compare it to other jets, like, I've said a few times, the MiG-21. Like, the BIS carries what? 6 R-60Ms? Good missiles. Yeah, it doesn't have any radar ordnance, but then you have the normal ass MiG-23. It carries, 4 R-60Ms and 2 R-23s, which, for their battle rating, are pretty damn good. But this thing gets 2 good missiles, those are the Magics, and then, in theory, 3, like, mid-missiles? Because, yeah, there is an extra hardpoint, you carry another 530, but, like, the Fs aren't worth using. The standard one is just kind of there. The E's are the only ones that are good, and they're just big AIM-9Ds. So ultimately, this plane is pretty bad. Its flight performance is not great. It's outclassed by planes lower than it, MiG-23, MiG-21, etc. Its air-to-air armor is really good with the 2 Magics, but everything else is just kind of mid. And if I had to list any positives, it gets 270 plus counters, which, I mean, that's good, I guess. And I mean, its bomb load is fine. You carry like, what, 5,000 pounds? And you get some decent rockets. But, I mean, that's about it, though. In terms of CAS, I mean, heck, if we want good CAS, the Jaguar is 10.3 and carries, guided ordnance, which arguably is a lot better for CAS, and around the same amount of rockets. So there's no reason to use thing for CAS. And obviously I've listed a lot of reasons why this thing is not that great of a fighter. So I really don't know with this plane. Honestly, it's kind of just bad. I would hope 11.0 it would be fine, but honestly 10.7 is where it should be. And if you really want to, you could get rid of the Magic 2s, but honestly I don't think they would make that much of a difference. Well, anyway, thank you for watching to the end. This will be my first video I've actually put effort into making. So if you'd like to see anything else, please like, leave a comment, subscribe. Well, once again, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you around again sometime.